In terms of income, Brazil is one of the most unequal societies in the world and still faces severe problems with poverty and infrastructure. So many here question the US decision to treat the South American country as a developed nation when it comes to international trade. In practical terms, the main impact of the decision is at the World Trade Organization, the WTO, where developing countries have additional rights to protect their economies with subsidies, for example, without being subject to sanctions. This international lawyer and former Brazilian arbitrator in the WTO says the decision could make it harder for Brazil to implement development policies.
The matter of safeguards. If we have a crisis, for instance, in the industrial sector and we need safeguards, that will be affected. And most importantly, policies in the area of health, policies in the area of environmental preservation, policies in the area of regional development, such as in the Northeast, policies such as the creation of jobs. All those would be under attack if this position by the United States prevails.
Despite the risk of a negative impact in Brazil, the Brazilian government and the country's diplomats have not criticized the measure taken by the Trump administration.
For Brazil, however, I don't think that it will generate lots of reactions on the part of the government because of its automatic alignment with the United States. Certainly, President Bolsonaro became more and more pragmatic after the first year in power. Nevertheless, in what concerns the United States, Brazil tends to agree upon their decisions, and I don't see anything being done to revert that decision.
The president of the Brazilian Association of Foreign Trade says he believes Brazil's economy is flexible enough to deal with this new condition.
Brazil can look into trade in different sectors. This is very important, and I think the current government policy, with several trips of President Bolsonaro abroad, is very important because it creates opportunities to negotiate with other countries and increase our imports and exports.
So far, the United States decision has had no practical impact on the Brazilian economy and trade, but most analysts here say that any consequence of this measure is likely to hurt rather than benefit the South American nation. Paulo Cabral, CGTN, São Paulo.